What's up guys, my name is Soapsy and welcome to the first FIFA 21 squad builder that I'm doing on my channel. Today we're doing a Nigerian squad and how this series is going to work on my channel is that I'll be building the best possible squad in my opinion for each nation on FIFA that's available, and then giving you guys a rundown of how to build the team out, what the best team is in my opinion, obviously which players perform better and possibly the highest rated if possible. But obviously just giving you a better rundown of who the best players are for this team and how to build it out. So without further ado, let's get straight into the squad. Today we are obviously doing Nigeria. So starting in goal, we've got Ajayi. Nigeria unfortunately don't have a top goalkeeper, only a 73 available for them. But Ajayi, not the worst goalkeeper in the game, and obviously one of the better silvers, but that is something that is going to cost you overall in terms with the team, because you can, of course, have better goalkeepers if you're playing just regular and don't want to build a nation-themed side. Then at right back, we've got Victor Moses. At centre-backs, we've got Amero and Ajayi. Left-back, we have Collins. In CDM, we've got Ndidi. At right mid, we've got Chukwueze. In midfield, we've got Noakeme in central midfield. And then at left mid, we've got Simon. Up front, we have Dennis. And I've gone for in-form Osimhen as well. On the bench, a couple of other options as well. Polo, if you want to put him in just at the start to get 100 chemistry, of course, you can do that. I was doing that and then swapping Victor Moses on, but obviously, once you get loyalty on all these players, you would be able to get a 100 chem team and play Moses at right back anyway. And obviously, there are central midfield options that you could get to replace Noakeme, who I'm playing off chem in there. However, those central midfield options were silver and arguably worse than Noakeme, so I was using him more as a cam, and I think that was a best option for this team in terms of building it out. So obviously a couple of silvers, mostly a gold team. I did start with the Osimhen originally, and I decided to upgrade to the inform to give myself a better chance. So without further ado, let's get straight into the goals as well and the review of this team. So we played 3 games. The first one, just a simple squad battles game on World Class to see how it handled against the computer. It seems very viable, very fast for offline gameplay, easily usable against squad battles teams to have fun with, and I recommend it for that for sure. Then we tried a game out in the no rules area in friendlies. We see a lot of the objectives being done in friendlies, so you can use some of these teams for friendlies objectives and things like that to have some fun with. We drew 2-2 against easily a better side. No rules obviously makes it a little bit different and hard to gauge, but didn't want to spam this straight into Div Rivals as I wasn't sure how this team was going to handle. And then we did manage to get a big 5-3 win over a team that had Ronaldo and was arguably a considerably more expensive and better team than this one. And that may be a one-off, but in terms of how I think this team would do and fare in Div Rivals, if you're a very good player, obviously you could run this team and beat some overly powered, sweaty teams, but I think against the things that you're going to come up against, this team is not super Rivals viable. If you're playing worse players and you're playing in a lower division, then definitely you could run this team, but I think you do put yourself at a disadvantage playing with it unless, obviously, you're an experienced and very good FIFA player. So overall the team though, the defence wasn't bad actually. I was surprised because obviously it's mostly silver. Moses wasn't bad at right back when he was playing there on 7 chem. The 2 centre backs, Amero and Ajayi. Ajayi especially being one of the overpowered centre backs from the Premier League that people are running in their silver lounge squads is very, very good, and he does make a lot of difference at the back there. Collins, all round okay, but not very fast, which is the only downside for him. In midfield, Ndidi was a workhorse, makes good tackles, breaks up play. He's obviously the highest rated player in this team, and he does show that quite comfortably. Noakeme in central midfield, or more sort of a cam role. I did swap him out sometimes, trying some of the other left mids. I put Ajuke on, and I also brought Kalu on at times. And it is basically dealer's choice as to who you want to play in there. Simon and Chukwueze, both brilliant down the flanks. They're really, really quick, and obviously it's very easy to counter with this team with the 2 strikers up top that both have very fast and have in excess of 90 pace, with Osimhen having 89. So they're both quick, both the wingers are quick. Osimhen definitely, I think, was worth the upgrade to an inform. Obviously, you can run this team with his regular 79 card. In terms of value for coins, the team itself will set you back around 12.5k. That does depend on how much you pay for the silvers, if they become more pricey at certain times for Silver Lounge. But overall, the team, not too expensive. And then obviously, if you're looking at the inform Osimhen, then you need to add another sort of like 12,500 coins to that. So you're looking between 12.5 and 15k, and maybe 25 and 30 if you want to include inform Osimhen in there. But overall, this team I thought was good. I thought it was definitely a viable team for offline gameplay, definitely friendlies gameplay as well. And in Div Rivals, if you're able to match up against a poor side or someone that doesn't really know what they're doing at FIFA, that's not great at FIFA, and you've got the advantage in terms of being a better player, you could definitely exploit teams with this side and the pace that it has. So overall, it's still not a bad side, and I personally think that it is viable, but maybe not FUT Champs viable. But overall, very good side, not super expensive, and if you're a Nigerian fan, if you're a fan of sort of some of the Nigerian players, or just generally want to play with a team that's a bit fresh, different and exciting, then obviously this team is for you. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you want to subscribe to me, you can. My name's Soapsy, and I'll see you guys later.